Hello everybody and welcome back to the experiment. It's your boy Lambchop back on the XCraft SMP. Now, as you saw from the intro, I have been working on upgrading this farm to have a little bit of a storage system because that barrel was not good enough. Now, I have been realizing that when I'm online and other people online, this farm rate absolutely plummet to like barely any drown. So I've been trying to AFK here while no one's on, just so we get a few tridents. Now the reason why we want the tridents is because we are planning on making a shop, which we'll be doing later on in the episode. So what I've got rotten flesh going straight into a dropper because we don't want rotten flesh. Then we got copper, drowned heads, which, geez, we are getting a ton of drowned heads. It's insane the amount of drowned heads we get. Then we've got the knuckler shells, and then for the most important part, the best part, we got tridents for days. So I am planning on getting these all repaired so they are completely brand freaking new. But look at that. Tridents. Because we've got a few more here. Actually, let's chuck them all in here. So the plan, like I said, is we are going to be selling these, and I will build in the shop a little bit later. So let's grab all the tridents out. Jesus Christ, even more up here. Damn. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to need to come to this farm anymore. I feel like we have... That's cool. I feel like we've got enough tridents now to last us the rest of the season for selling them. I might AFK here a little bit just to get a bit more copper maybe, but I feel like that's the only thing now that I'm willing to come over here and AFK. So, we need to go back home and work on our next build. Okay, so now we are home. We've had a little snooze. We need to start planning and working on a storage house. Or should I say a warehouse, to be fair. Because, as you can see, I keep getting in the middle of my house. This random dump chest. Because if we look, my chests are just filling up. So I need an actual place where I can store all my crap. Because at the moment, this is annoying. I dump it all here because, yeah, most of these are relatively full. So, where are we going to build this warehouse? Now, I am going to be freeballing this build because normally what I do is I'll jump into creative and then I'll build like one of these buildings without all the texture. It'd be all like plain colors and plain stuff, and then I'll obviously bring it into survival and build it in here. Where this one, I'm going to, like I said, freeball it. So I want to build it all the way up here. So we've got this entrance down here, and I do actually want to make use of it. So we're going to have a pathway coming off this, going all the way around up to here. Now this is where I'm going to be building the warehouse. So it'll probably come to about out here. And I'll probably have something out here as well, which will be pretty cool. And I'll add a bit more into this side of the mountain. And another reason, it is flat here as well, so it's not too much terraforming and stuff to do, which will be pretty cool. I still need to do the interior of that building, which I will be doing a little bit later, but that's no biggie. So basically with the warehouse, I'm going to dig it into the mountain because I feel like it'd be easier to expand if I run out of space of all my my crap, because I tend to get a lot of crap. And then once we've got that done, I need to build something here. So Pan is going to build a lava or dripstone farm, or a bit of both, up over there. And I was leaving this area because I thought it was going to build it around this way, but this area is now free space. So what I was thinking, and I think it'd be pretty cool, is we've got that river behind us, right? Which would have obviously gone all the way up there. What if we build a little fishing dock? Well, not really a dock, actually. More like a fishing hut. So that'd be pretty cool if you had like a little fishing hut here, had like a little canopy coming off it, so you can have like a little marketplace here. That would be pretty cool. And then we could have this dirt pathway coming up to it, and then coming around, and then going up to whatever Pam builds up there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into a little time lapse of me building up over there the warehouse. So let's begin. So, yeah. Like I said, it's kinda all done. Yeah. So if we go through the front door, out, we cannot. It is just a face at the moment for building. So we are going to be needing to dig this out. And we still need to add the nature to the roofs. Because as you can see, if we get up high, the roofs are just a blanket of snow. So what I need to do, and this will be my first job, is... Actually, it's going to be my second job, is go up there with some moss, some leaves and stuff like that, just to make it more natural, and then put some leaves around the bottom as well, including this little building here. I haven't really mentioned this building, but this little building is a little storage hut for the shulker boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up, or whenever I have empty shulker boxes, just dump them in here. Once it's filled, I'll just fill them in the chest for now. But yeah, that is my shulker box storage, and then this is my main storage. Now, what is this guy selling? Ooh, it's got some cool blocks, but not today. Nothing I actually want right now. Use or nothing. Right, so that is that. So we've got to do the roof and that. The next thing is I've got the blue carpet. I'm going to do it now. Is I kind of want to map out, and I don't normally do this, but I kind of want to map out where the pathway is going to go. So we can have a rough idea of how I want to do the terraforming. Because we've got this bit here, which is very straightforward. It's now going to be this part down here, which is going to be more of the pain in the bum. So what I was thinking, actually, if we... So it'll probably come off like here, and then work our way down. Have like a staircase going here, and then this goes down. Okay, that's just pretty easy. Here, maybe. So literally a straight staircase to lead to another straight staircase. Which if we do it, and then from here, it will end up twisting to here, up in this bit. Like so. I feel like that will work. Let's have a little look. I did blue because I think it would stand out. Yeah, it will kind of work. So that is another job that needs to be done. Now, the last thing, well, not the last thing, but the next thing, so to say, is going to be, I want this to be more of like a steep. So we've got loads of snow, which I need to get some more, which I can do that a little bit later. So if we start bringing this out, and what I want is for it to like be more flat, like it's more of a drop. So if we just start building up here, like so, and you can get like a rough feel of what I'm on about. So it's going to be kind of like a cliff face. kind of thing. Doesn't look too bad. It still needs a bit of work, but for now, I feel like that will have to do. When you come out the storage bit, I will have like a wall here to stop you falling off, but I want it to feel like this is the only way coming up to this. So you have to actually use the tower, which, as you remember from last episode, if you did watch it, it still has no interior. I do plan on doing it, and I probably will do it today, but I need to focus on the new stuff at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go and add the greenery to the roof and greenery around the edge, do the pathway, and then we'll be back to show you that, and then we'll get on to the next part of the build. Okay, so we've finally finished the greenery for this build, and a little bit extra I did is I have added the floor for this, and now the staircase up to... Oh, these are annoying. And the staircase up to here, which then leads into the path. Now, you can't see the pathway just because, obviously, it's been raining and snowing, and obviously the snow is filled up. But I've got all the way up here, so now we've got a nice pathway. I do need to add texture, so what I'm thinking of doing is literally just putting a bit of moss down and mossing all the way down to the base for one reason and one reason only, is it'll help with the snow. I think it'll get rid of the snow as I go along, instead of me going, oh, where's the path? I've got to search for the path. I can just do that. So that is that, and like I said, the greenery is all done and it's looking all fancy. And then I have done a bit of terraforming with the snow. It's not the greatest. I still need to work on it a little bit more, but for now, that will do. I do want to come back at some point and cover up all the dirt patches, because I don't like it. It looks horrible. So, yeah, there's a lot of like snow and stuff that needs to be covered up in there. But I do have a little snowman underneath, so I literally just stay there for like 5 minutes going, and then I got a shit ton of snow. So, yeah, you got to admit, that looks so much better than that. Do you agree? Let me know down below. Right, so the next thing we've got to do, and I'll probably quickly chuck that into a little time lapse, is we need to actually dig out this place. Alright, let's get these. Dig it out and obviously light it up, because it's very dangerous. So I don't know how far I'm going to dig this, but like I said, I'm going to chuck this into a little time lapse. So yeah, we'll be back after the time lapse to sort out the storage. We finally have a space big enough to actually start working on. Now, what I was thinking, and I think it'd look pretty cool. So if we could bring out this here, and then we are basically gonna do some arches. So what I'm thinking, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does leave a gap there. We could change it so it's like a little bit more actually. Work. So we are gonna need to get. I can't even place it. Okay, this doesn't fit as well as I thought it was going to actually. So we need to bring this one out. This will just need to be made into like that. Same way over here. I am running low on blackstone, so I will need to make a trip to the Nether to get more, because that's pretty much all I got left. So if we get the concept down, what the hell? Wait, what? That's kind of a vibe. Like so. And then obviously what I'll do is have this the other side as well. And then it's time to try and work out where we're going to have the chest. Now I know this is going to be the wall. And yeah, so we go that. So obviously this will go straight up to the ceiling. And another one here. So that'd be like that side. So what I will do is I will spend a bit of time getting it all built because, like I said, I have to go to the Nether to get some shit. So we will be back once this room has been finished. We finally got a storage room. Well, yes. So I have finally finished the interior of the storage warehouse. And as you can see, we have got a ton of chests. Now, there was one thing I've just noticed. I forgot to change that out for Blackstone, which I can sort that out a little bit later. And I haven't done upstairs yet, so we've got a staircase, leading up to the upstairs. But for now, I haven't got any plans for this, so this is just going to be shut off and ready for future projects. Down here, like I said, we've got the chest, but then we've got a little furnace setup. Not a super smelt or anything like that, but just a one that I can throw some stuff in and then leave it going over. I might add the top piece, but for now, I can literally just go bam, 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 put loads of stuff in each of them, and then get smelting. The only thing down here left to do other than these walls, which that's diorite, and that's so obvious. look at the different, like, you could tell that needs it. That needs it. Behind these, I've got it all. But yeah, the only thing left in here is to naturefy it and have ruined stuff in here. I'm going to be putting some moss and stuff on the floor, some leaves hanging down and stuff, which that is going to be later projects. But first, I want to gather my stuff, and now we are going to be heading to the community hub to work on our next build. Now, I need to grab some dark stairs, and I think I need dark oak slabs, not slabs, I'm running out of so much crap. So let's go to the communal hub. Alright, so now we're at the communal hub. We need to pick out a new location for my shop. And I have already picked the location, and that's why I brought the dirt, because I need to block off the water for now, because I will be coming back to be fixing this. I'll be coming back and fixing the water up for my shop. So if we just literally go around and block it all off. Right, so now it gives us a bit more easier access to this land. Now I'm going to be building my shop here, and if you remember at the beginning of the episode, when I got my tridents, we are going to be building the shop here for the trident farm. I thought there was like a massive there's up there, but I thought that was there. What? Yeah. So the trident farm, the trident shop is going to be here, and what I'm going to have to be doing is I'll build the shop in a quick time lapse, and then I'll bring you guys back in for when I tackle the water and what I plan to do with that. Because honestly, right now, until the shop is in place for what I'm planning on building, I don't know. You know, the water needs to go and work with the building. So I feel like building the shop, and then we sort the water out afterwards. So enjoy this time lapse. Okay, so the shop has been built. Now, I'm happy with it, but I'm not at the same time. It's one of those things that I've never built before, and I'm still like looking, I'm very unsure. But I feel like once I've got the landscape around it sorted out, I'll be a bit much happier. Now, as you can see, there's 3 chests. Now, the reason why I'm doing 3 chests is we're going to have drowned heads, tridents, and inoculus shells there. So, yeah, that's pretty much the shop. So, I do have the stuff ready for doing the water now. So, what I usually do with water is I will grab whatever material that I'm doing the edge out of, which will be dirt around here. And we could kind of like follow this round a bit. So we are going to be making the land a little bit bigger. I didn't really want to raise the land, but I kind of feel like this all needs to be on one sort of level. Now, I did have a chat with Pan the other night before we both came off. And he said that he was going to have the water go into this way. So that I'm going to carry on what he said. But obviously, I am raising the land a little bit more. Because then he said he's going to have it waterfall down there. Which is pretty cool. So then coming around here. Probably expand this bit out. Like so. Then we can have it. I feel like that'd be right, to be fair. Maybe another layer down? Like, how low is this over here? Yeah, if we have it another layer down, we just put a bit of dirt there. We can have some dirt go around this to make it look like it's bigger. And what I will do is I will flesh it out underneath afterwards. Now, what I might do is I'll probably leave the water just flowing off the edge here into this bit, and then see if Pan can have a look and do something else with it. Alright, so that's that kind of sorted. So the water will flow down here and go down to this level here, and then this will raise this level. This is going to be a chore of a task to do, but we will get it done. Alright, that's the dirt all placed now, and I don't think it looks too bad. There's a few areas here and there that I've just got to touch up and chuck a piece of dirt there, but I think it looks relatively good. Now for the fun part, we get to do all the water. So let's do this. Ah, yeah. Now for the big part. Time to open up the waterfall. Oh yeah, let's do it. Actually, that is pretty sick. I thought I might have done this too close to this, but nah, it kind of works. It makes sense. All what is left for the water is I could probably make it look a little bit deeper, but for now, I'm kind of happy with how that looks. So all we've got to do is make a cheeky little bridge over. Ow. Fire burns! Fire burns! Jesus Christ, we need to light up this area. One more. Boom. There we go. A nice simple bridge. Come on over here to the shop and you can purchase your boom, 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 which we are going to be sorting out next. Oh my days. Have a look at this. Aerial view. You know what? Now the water's there. Yeah, I'm really happy with this shop. Like I said, I need to change out the other bits, but that we can wait till later. Now, I have just realised I have forgot to do something very, very important. Is I forgot to pay for the shop. So let's go and pay for that now. And then, kablamo, we have now purchased a new shop. Come on. Beautiful. So there we go, guys. Comment down below any names that you think we should put for the Trident shop. I have no idea yet. There's probably loads you can think of, but I'm kind of like at a blank because, yeah. But no, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Even the Tridents, to be fair. What we've got to do now is we've got to go fly back home and get the Tridents, and then I'll talk to you about the plan for what I'm doing with them. So the plan for the Tridents is I want all these to be fully repaired. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grab as many mending books as I've got. Hopefully I've got enough for a chest. Have we got enough? Where even is my other mending? There. We're going to need to buy some more mending books. But the plan is we're going to take these and we're going to enchant them with mending, and then we're going to repair them all and then take the mending off. So it's a bit of a chore, but I'm willing to do the job. So let's get that done. Surprisingly, we didn't have to spend too much time getting all our Tridents to being repaired because they are relatively easy and quick to actually get repaired. So we've got a whole shocker box full here and a few other bits. So I need all these. So we are going to be selling the Trident 10 diamonds per one. These are going to be 1 diamond. No, actually 2 diamonds per 8. And these are going to be 1 diamond per 16. I think that's a relatively priced. I don't think the heads are going to sell, but the reason why I'm doing it is because why not? You know, I've got abundance of them, so just chuck them in a shop. It's not like they're going to be doing anything sitting in that chest anyway. So we get that and that. Alright, so we want the Trident in the middle, and then their head, shells, and actually these are going to kill me. God damn it! I'm trying to price up my shop, boy. Jesus Christ, they're kicking my ass. I think there should be a bed by the hive. Oh damn. Oh damn, he hasn't finished. Jeez. I thought he had finished this area, but damn, he's adding a bit more to it. This is sick. I like it. This is the latest shop of the mine, is the hive. I'm sure you can guess what is sold over there. Right, so now, where were we before we got rudely interrupted? Oh, that was it. Stock in the shop. Right, so what's this? 16. So we go 16, 16. Now, I could probably, if I wanted to, chuck in a emerald to the price, but if people cannot see the price there, then I chuck them in there, and then this is missing one. There we go. Beautiful. So we are fully stocked up in the Trident shop that I need to name. Now, what I am going to be doing between episodes and maybe on stream is I am going to be finishing off the pathway between the tower and the warehouse, and I'll be moving over everything from my house into the warehouse so we have an empty area. So guys, if you did go on and enjoy this episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next episode of XCraft Season 2. I don't know why.